Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket with Fata on this YouTube channel. So yeah, let's talk about cricket here at the moment. Obviously, there were quite a number of matches between IPL. The most recent one was from LSG and SRH. Belter of a match, to be honest. I mean, I was expecting a high-scoring game as soon as the SRH went to bat. There was one-man army in a way when it comes to bowling of LSG. It was a pretty ordinary bowling side, but it just did wonder that day, given day, I would say. Shuttle tackle, he took fourth, like really nippy, really good bowling in the end. And as far as the batting is good, so we'll talk about the batting later. But that was a golden duck for Mr. Ishan Kishan. It was, you know, when you hit that kind of when you play that kind of hitting on the side, you just go on a golden duck. That's a little bit disappointing, but as cricket is a funny game, and apart from that, the score that's been done, Pat Cummins, although the stay was not for so long, but he put about 4 deliveries, hit 3 big sixes. And the fourth one, he got out. So with a good strike rate, again, you're playing T20, so you can't expect to stay for longer. But those who stay longer in T20 format, they are actually making it count, and they leave the impact on the other team, and that's normally happen. So they put a good total, decent total. I would say 190. Supposed to be put a little bit more than that, I must say, and that's later out. It turned out that they were about 30, I'll say about 50, about 40 to 50 runs shy. But nevertheless, they come into the ball, and Shuttle tackle took 4 wickets. That's pretty good. The start they got an early wicket off the opener, but when it comes to Mitchell Marsh, first innings he played a good knock. This one absolutely a belter. But then comes Puran, Nicholas Puran. What an innings he played! 70 odd runs and just like few deliveries, like 20, 30 deliveries. He was just there to bang the ball, and he did that with precision. Considering the fact the way the Puran was playing, Nicholas Puran was playing at that time, it was pretty much evident and obvious. It was quite obvious that the LSG they're gonna take the game in a jiffy, and they took that in about 60 and a half overs. And before, I mean, it wasn't the 17 over actually, and they just won the match easy, really easy. What Nicholas Puran did really easy for them. Not didn't get enough time. I mean, he didn't have to do a lot on that one. So you can't basically put like, oh, you should be playing that. You should be playing a handful inning. But what Nicholas Puran did, and on the top, Mitchell Marsh he did, that was like writing on the wall that they're gonna nick it, they're gonna make it, and they hit it. So that's really a good one. It was a good win for LSG with the batting lineup they got. Obviously, Nicholas Puran is like kind of you miss, I hit, you miss kind of a game. He played. If he's on his day, he'll be like completely. He's on sun, so he's gonna take the match away from you with a jiffy. And he did that in a way. He leave his impact, because this is what I just said in the beginning of this video, that they made like Pat Cummins about good 18 months before deliveries, I would say, but you need to put, if you know that they're middling the ball, right, and the ball is coming on the back nicely, then you need to prolong your innings, mate. You need to go to the next level. Unfortunately for him, it was a quick one, and that's 4 deliveries, made 818, 3 sixes, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. He's considerably a bowling all-rounder, but to me, he's a complete bowler. I never put him on the all-rounder, list. Apart from that, the other batsmen, in terms of the batting lineup, the bowling lineup, it was a good match. But SRH on book, on table, on paper, they were absolutely on that kind of a high. LSG turned their gears down, put the pedal, and they didn't take the foot off the gas, and they score good in a good way. And on the top, they took the wickets all the time when it was required. They took it. So hats off to them. Today there's another encounter where CSK is playing. It's pretty much on the thing. It's on the cards that the CSK is turning. Like I said, it sounds like they're a spinning side, but they're more into spin bowling, more into the pitches they've made. They'll be playing most of the matches on their home ground. The pitches they've made accordingly, which is going to favour the slower side, the spinning tracks. But there must be a time then. I mean, they put too many. I would say. Also, I mean, we know that MS Dhoni is there, but loads and loads of like mountains of experience. But it's more about how he's gonna. I would say to put his experience in place this time because the light's been lit. So, like I said, CSK, all-time favourite, they're going to play, apart from 1 or 2 seasons, they might going to play, and to me, they might be somewhere into the playoffs, and I think they might going to play at least semis, if not the finals, if they're not the winners, not the trophy takers. But semis, I rank them that they're going to make. It's too early to say, it's too early to call. It's way too early, I would say, but still, like, you know, the gut feeling says, and the lineup they got, with the experience they got, and on the top, the tracks they got, they'll be playing against. So, I must say, is CSK will be in the semis at least, if not the finals, and not the definitely the playoffs. Let's chat about the T20 domestic cup. As I said in the last video, that if you want to pretend that you're working hard for it, or it's like presenting a good drama, at least work for it. Unfortunately, the show that's been showed in yesterday, I would say last night, and the PST time, it was completely a bizarre, I would say. It was a bizarre. Like, the side batting first, just making 100 and odd runs, and then asking and expecting the other side going to make it's just, you know, you want to play a drama, but you need to make sure the characters are actually doing justice to their roles. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how they manage it and how they are managing it, because the level of cricket they've been exhibiting at the moment, it is completely bizarre. Honestly, no one going to come down. I mean, yeah, if you've got nothing to do on the planet, you're more than welcome to watch it. And the talent they got, the so-called talent they got, as I said, as I mentioned in the last video, the talent they got, it is ridiculous. I'm not gonna. Sorry for the harsh words I would say on this one, but I'm not gonna lie on this one. The talent they got is absolutely ridiculous, and the amount of players they have been, you know, grouped in the team, you don't know them, and if you don't know them, that's okay. You don't know them, that's fine, but they are there to, you know, show their skill, show their talent. Unfortunately, no one is. The talent which has been showed by the different players at the moment, they are all the senior players, they're all experienced players. They've been, to me, some of them are expired players, honestly. They got no place in the international circuit. So, long story short, I would say the domestic cup that's been played, that is ridiculously, I would say it's for the horrific show of talent, and you can't basically say it's a talent. It was absolutely terrible. Apart from the on the other side, which is IPL is running at the moment, yeah, good talent, good shows, and the players are really good. They bonded well. I can see the strategy there, the game plan is there. The coaches, the management are putting their heads on, and there's like, hang on a sec, we're not going to give it away. Like the same way yesterday, it's SRH. On paper, they were smashing it. It was nowhere near they're going to lose the match. But unfortunately, or it was unfortunate for LSG fans, that they just make the game out of it, and they chase the total in the 17th over. Hats off to them. An ordinary bowling attack, I must say, compared to the other bowling lineups in the IPL league. Having said that, there will be a series will be about to happen, as we're going to talk about that as well. It's the Pakistan versus Newzealand. I must say, what we have seen or evident in the previous T20I series, the ODI will be an absolutely different one. I'm not going to say it will be a belter one, but yeah, Pakistan will be playing much better than as compared to the T20I performances. First thing first, the two most experienced guys will be back on the team as Mo Rizman and Babar Razak. The stylish, most stylish, elegant player, classy player. He needs to be in the runs this time because the team needs it. And on the top, the captain Mo Rizman, he needs to partner his troops in a right way and strategize the game according to their strengths based on the weaknesses of the Kiwis, on the New Zealanders. So if they somehow manage it, then there are chances that they're going to make sure that the match is going to go closer, and they might going to nick the matches. Other plus point or the strength would be in that scenario is the New Zealand will be playing with their B or C team, so that's not the A team. Do you got my point? If they're playing with their B or C team, and on the other side, the opposition they will be playing with the A team because everyone is available. I mean, Shaheen Shul, Babar Azam, Mo Rizwan, they're all players that are available. So I think I think the visitors needs to win this by all means. I'm not banking on it, but like I said, New Zealand will basically, because they are playing their home conditions, so they still have the advantage. But when it comes to experience, obviously the opposition will have more experience than the New Zealanders. So I'm expecting a very good series for both of the cricket nations in terms of bowling, in terms of exhibition of their batting skills. We all know that when it comes to Babar Azam and Mo Rizwan, they'll be batting really, not necessarily slow, but really careful, really cautious batting, because they need to play for themselves. That's what they're going to be doing, the first thing on the agenda. And the second one would be they're playing for the team. So playing for themselves, it will take some time. And they might going to say, oh, hang on a sec, we were completely out of the international circuit for last series, so we need some time to cope up, catch up, and I mean that's the mantra, I would say. That's nowadays with the Pakistan cricket team. Having said that, New Zealand in the last T20I series, they had a very good flying. I mean, obviously the players will make it to IPL, which is a bit of a shame, but the players like Finn Allen, Tim Seifert, the other one is Mark Chapman. They are too good. Jacob Duffy. Oh, he just whenever there's a series and no one is available, they just like, hey Jake, would you like to come to the team, please? That's how they come, and that's how they make him come to the team, and he play his part, and he played really well. He's still got a good pace, good bowling speed, good nicky bounces, good off-cutters as well. So yeah, he did his best, and I think he's one of the highest wicket taker, or if not the second sharing the highest wicket taker award in the last T20I series. So it's long story short, there's a lot of cricket going around us in terms of IPL, in terms of I would say the international circuit, international series. On the other hand, there's Zimbabwe. They having their own T20 Cup. Obviously, it's I don't know what to say. I saw it's being streamed on the YouTube, just to let you know. If you guys want to watch it, you can just simply try to search for it. This is live on YouTube. Some of the guys like Sikandar Raza isn't too good. Ryan Brill is also a very good player, as we all know. So they have got experience. They've been playing in the international circuit for a long time, different series, different leagues. But apart from that, even Musa Rabbani, Blessings, he got enough amount of experience. Apart from those players, when I tried to see a few matches, the talent they got is a bit alarming for a cricketing nation. That's a bit alarming, to be honest, because they have no cricketing sense in a way. Forget about the skills, the talent, the time, and the strategy. No, they ain't got no cricketing sense. And the players who lack cricketing sense, you can't basically teach them. You can guide them, but you can't teach them. So it's the same. It's the same thing. Like, let me give you an example. Like I was watching one of I think it was Southern Rocks game, 120 for 3, and then I think 110 for 3, and then all of a sudden it went down to 118 for 7. Can you imagine? You're just losing wickets in blocks. So that's ridiculous cricket. Honestly, that's not going to bring any. That's not going to do anything good to the Zimbabwe cricket. They need some kind of like good players actually. If not a good, pretty decent player, because the players that be playing with, it's just like, oh, we got 11 people, we got 11 vacant positions for 11 players. Can you play cricket? Did you know how to bat, how to hit? Okay, come on, mate, come on in. If they're playing with theirs, they're not helping them. And I should say, in my opinion, they are investing onto the other side of the continent. They're investing too much in the USA cricket. They're investing a lot in Canadian cricket. They're investing in Dubai cricket. I mean UAE, other countries cricket, but not. They're not really. I mean, they try their best, and it's been ages in Zimbabwe. And look at the Kenya. This is the African side. They've been there for ages, and the ICC was investing a lot of resources there to bring some new talent out, bring some new, new kind of like sparky blood out. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. It happened for some time, for some years, but after that, it just went for a downfall, and it was a nosedive actually. So I can't say anything better at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for that, but Zimbabwe needs some cricket players, not the players who can, okay, I'm not doing nothing, okay, let me get back to the ground and let me just, knock the ball and I'll play cricket. That's not cricket, mate, sorry for that. And this is what exactly been shown in the recent T20 series. They're just wasting, I would say, they're trying, I'm not going to say they're not trying, but they're wasting the efforts and resources. And you can see, I'm not comparing them in the IPL because it would be quite unfair with the Zimbabwe cricket. The amount of money the IPL is making, the amount of money Zimbabwe is making is completely two different routes. But you can say you can stream it online on YouTube, and unfortunately they only have like a few thousand eyeballs. You got my point? You know where I'm coming from? So you're not even attracting, you're showing it for free, and people even still not bother to watch it. So that tells you the whole story about the cricket they're playing, the brand of cricket they're playing. And by the term of brand of cricket, I need to come back to Babar Azam. In this ODI series with the New Zealand, I think Babar Azam will definitely be in the bronze. It will be a bouncy track. It will be bouncy tracks, nipping the ball. Might going to be short balls, short deliveries, although the Pakistani players are not really good on the short deliveries, as we all know. But I think for Babar Azam, he will be in the ones. He will be in ones. Mo Rizwan will definitely be in runs, at least if not all 5 matches or 4 or 3 matches. He would be in about at least a couple of matches. The same for Babar Azam, he will go with it. Strike rate, I'm not going to talk about that because obviously they're doing a kind of a comeback, and they are actually playing after a long time. So they will take all these excuses for them, and they will take as much number of deliveries they can, as many deliveries they can, and they'll try to make some runs for themselves first, and then obviously with that 11 the team so that obviously no one are taking runs back with their home. This is the international cricket circuit at the moment. Today, as I said, it's been one of the matches we've been playing, and that's CSK. I'm not sure how we're going to be going, but in my opinion, CSK will definitely nick it, and they try to restrict the opposition to the lowest total as much as they can, lowest possible total, and then try to grab the opportunity, take the total, and win from there. So that's pretty much. One more thing, I need to add this up on this video, that there might be, because season's changing now, we're about to hit the summer, summer. So hopefully it will be, I'll be doing some kind of a pre and post match analysis on the county league cricket, and the division cricket in England, and some of the cricket based in Portugal and in Germany as well. So just stick to that, and we'll go from there. So for now, that's for watching. If you got any comments or feedback, just leave this on the comment section, and I'll go through with that. And yeah, take care of yourself and have a good one. Cheers. Bye bye.